Hey everybody, welcome back. So glad to have you here. We are back for more playtesting of Mixtape, which is actually designed by our one of our players here, the player in the middle here, Robert. So glad to have everyone back here and glad to continue playing this. So we're building a mixtape for a mom who's writing to. They're making it for her son, her soldier being deployed. So, be cool. All right.
Yeah.
I realized we forgot to title the track.
Oh yeah, we didn't title the track for that one.
Yeah.
Who does the title?
The author, whoever
Yes.
was the author. So.
Oh, okay.
So that was the mom.
Um.
So it's you, Robert.
No, I was the DJ. Adam was the mom.
Yep.
Oh.
It's a good oldies song that has to do with love.
All of them.
Yeah.
But and it also doesn't have to be a song that exists. You can.
Yeah, I assumed we
Yeah,
weren't
yeah.
making ones that existed.
Uh.
NYCPWT.
Holding your hand.
I like it.
Holding your hand. Cool.
Back then, that was pretty raunchy. So.
Yep. So now everything resets like it was in the first track. So
Yep.
I decide the genre.
Yeah, and then I will actually be playing the mom this time, as I'm supposed to be.
Can you repeat genres?
We will be not in tracks 2 through 5. It'll be, and then there's specific things we're doing with tracks 6 through 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Then the genre that I was gonna say salsa, but I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna go classical.
Okay.
Let's go classical. And then who frames the question? The DJ? No.
The author.
Yeah, the author frames the question.
Okay. And then the author is me.
Hold on.
The
No, I
author,
am the author.
yeah, the author. I am the author.
Oh yeah, yeah. I keep getting audience and author switched up for some reason. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Yeah,
They
so
both
the
start with
audience-
the same two first letters.
Yeah, I have to find a better term. So I think the question we're trying to answer is, let's go with, Ah, crap. I feel mad. Why did John's dad leave?
I'm glad you were going something back there.
Okay, cool. Okay.
They always leave.
It's a good word for.
I'm gonna play around with how I'm structuring the tracks and the questions so it all looks better.
Yeah.
In the meantime.
Or I guess, not why did John's dad leave, because we already know he was dodging the draft, but why did he leave then?
Yeah, yeah. And then the emotion I'm gonna go with is anger.
Angry classical.
So the question I updated is, why did John's dad leave them?
Why did John's dad leave them? Okay, so then I frame the scene now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm the author. John's a kid. Problem is how, like, I have trouble setting a scene instead of just like dictating one.
Right.
So we're at oh hell yeah, we're at the Little League World Series. We're John is shortstop for the DC, or like the Virginia Patriots, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's okay. And the game's bottom of the ninth, and John's out in the field, super stressed, and if they can just get one more out, they win the whole thing. So I think the mom's there in the stands, but I'm not sure if the dad is.
Okay, yeah. Like
right? I'm afraid I'm not giving you guys enough flexibility.
No, I think that I'm fair to work off of that.
Okay.
As the mom. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like I think maybe like a play happens, like ball hits, it comes right towards John. He like, oh, and he like dives down to catch it and then toss it over. Like when he throws it in and they get an out, maybe like someone gets on base or whatever, and then he like
so they win.
Yeah, let's say that they win.
Oh, so he makes the game winning play.
Yeah, he throws it like when like it comes right to him, he throws it, they get the last out like before whoever ran it can get to the base. Yeah, so like the whole team like does the celebration thing where they all run together and like jumping around and cheering and everything. And he looks like he knows.
Yeah. Sorry.
He does look up like to where they are and like waves his glove towards there.
Who does he dedicate this victory to?
Huh?
Who does John dedicate this victory to? Like that play, like the game-winning play. Who did he do it? Like who does he dedicate it to?
Super sad or super hopeful?
Is that too strong?
Right?
Like this one's for you, blank.
I think it's to his mom.
Okay. Playing it safe.
Right. And I think that when he goes to look up and says like to see that his mom saw it, what we see from his perspective is his mom is like standing like probably at the like edge of the, I don't know if bleachers is really the like, but the seats, like down. I don't know if are we at a big stadium or are we at like a?
Well, it's the World Series, man. This is a huge stadium.
Okay, so I think that like people are going nuts, but he specifically sees his mom.
This is the movie. Of course, he sees his mom.
Yeah, like hanging over a railing. Like obviously not looking at him, and is like very intensely doing something, completely disregarding it.
What is she doing? Like, what does it look like she's doing? Is she looking for something?
She's so when it
she's like on her
like
phone.
From his perspective, like, and then when it goes to her perspective, whereas like all of the sound, all of this stuff is going on. She's throwing like her popcorn and like all like drinks and all this stuff at these like men in these like black suits with the black tie, like in fedora hats.
Yeah,
Yeah, like she's throwing all of this food and all this stuff at these guys as they're trying to like run past, like down into the stadium itself. And you just kind of hear over the crowd of like everyone screaming and yelling because the World Series of Little League.
Yeah,
is
this is more popular than hockey.
You hear like her just yelling out like run, Johnny, run, like yeah.
His dad was also named John.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think he like looks up to her, like he looks to see her doing that, and is like really confused and like, but he can't really go to see her. Like he kind of gets dragged away by his team, but he's just like keeps like trying to pull away, and like looking up, and he's like shouting. He does the shout, but of course she can't hear him. So like, Mom, what are you doing? Like, look at me, I won.
Yeah,
like that whole but
yeah, there's like a sea of players, right, who are like crashing against and cheering and jumping up and down, and like we constantly like see like him getting like, it's literally like a sea, like you see him like submerged, and then like you see his head, he's like looking around, and then like everyone's jumping around again, and he keeps getting taken out by like the tide of people, right, and like further like in the opposite direction of where his mom is.
Yeah, like they're pulling him back towards the dugout. So
exactly, right.
Do everything.
Yeah,
he's like,
and he's
no, I need to. Yeah,
and he's struggling so hard to fight it and see, but okay.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I think the question is answered then. The government got him.
What's the name for government agents? Spooks?
Yeah,
CIA people. Suits is the one. Suits, I think Suits. Dad had no hope in his son. Oh God. Oh boy, that would actually be a really fun. That's some drama. Okay. Cool. Good one.
Yeah. All right, and then I
title it.
The title.
Yeah.
Is "Take Me Out to a Ball Game" a classical song?
No. Well, technically, I think.
I know, right?
Hold on just 1 second.
Sure.
Yeah, classical is a little weird because they're always like Bach concerto in D major or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Well, I guess there's like Rise of Valkyries. There's some of them that are, yeah.
I call it like Midnight Waltz No. 4.
Ooh, I like it.
The Seasons.
Wrath in F sharp.
Oh my God, Riga, the feels, man. I got a home run, but now I just want to run home.
That's the tagline for a movie.
Yeah,
that's a movie tagline.
That is amazing. Oh, that is amazing. Oh man, that's so good. What's the title?
Wrath in F sharp.
Cool.
Yeah, putting anything in a key automatically makes it classical.
Yeah.
Okay. Sick. Now we rotate again.
Yeah. So now it's back to.
It's the hardest part about this game.
Right. Yeah, I was figuring out. I have a table.
So I just played the author, and the
Right,
author is
so
left with the
basically-
DJ. So I'm the no, I just was the okay. So Adam's the DJ.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
I'm the audience.
And then no.
I haven't played the audience yet.
Have you not played the audience?
No, I the last time I played the audience, because the audience titles the track, right?
No, author titles the track.
Author. So I'm author.
Right, and I'm audience.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
it goes,
So I'm author.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're just repeating the pattern of track 1, 2, and 3. Just remember what
Yeah.
you did on track 2, and that's what you are now.
Yeah, I'm the audience.
Okay.
Yep.
So the author picks the genre. No. DJ does. DJ picks the genre.
Okay.
Tux, you pick it.
Let's go with punk.
I'm gonna write it up here. DJ, genre, author, question, audience, emotion.
Emotion and answer. Yeah. Emo. The audience is emo.
Of course. Okay. So I come up with a question. Excuse me. Okay. So the question for punk would be, what brash thing does John do when he finds out his dad isn't home? Right, his dad's gone. Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I think the emotion, brashness.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go with like, I think vitriol is the emotion I'm gonna go with.
Okay. What brash thing does John do? Okay, so vitriol. And I set this. Does DJ set the scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. So there was a question in chat about if where's the GM? Who's the GM?
yeah.
How about Robert? Do you want to take this one?
Yeah, sure. So for this game, the GM, there is a person each round that plays a sort of GM role of narrating a start of a scene, and then once the scene has been set, we all kind of take a shared GM position where we can all introduce certain things into the scene. Two of us are playing actual characters, and so we are more likely to include or introduce things into the scene from our character's perspective. And there is a neutral member who is trying to kind of fill in the blanks of anything that occurs in the scene.
Yeah. So here's the trick about GM-less games. It's not that they're GM-less. It's not like those roles and responsibilities disappear from a game. It's just that one person. What's the Kanye term?
No one man should have all that power.
Yeah, no one man should have all that power. So instead, this is a type of game that diffuses that sort of power and shares the responsibility amongst the players. And the way it does that is that it distributes the power in, I guess, it tries to do it evenly as possible. It's more like a separation of powers in a balanced way as possible. And what you do is then you pass the baton. You take turns wearing each of those masks or doing each of those different roles, the different responsibilities a GM would be doing, or a player character. It's kind of a merger of both.
Yeah. And this pass, it's my turn to be the DJ, which is kind of
I'm sorry, definitely didn't have any crap like this back in Singapore. Yeah.
And so I think it's like late at night, like midnight, 1 o'clock or something. And we have yeah, so it's like dark. We have the only light is like the moon's like new moon or like close to new moon or something. So the only light we have is like a street lamp, like right outside. Like maybe it's not the same house we saw like in the earlier scenes. It's like an older house of theirs before like they moved or something. And so we see them, Mary and John. Like John's in the passenger seat. Mary's driving. Their street light, the headlights are on as they kind of pull up into the driveway, and like maybe we pass over to see the time on their on like the radio clock, and it's like 12:30 a.m. Like they're just getting back. They're just getting back from the like the after party or whatever from the Little League tournament.
Okay. So remind me again. So I am playing. I'm not playing the John, am I? No.
No, you're playing the mom.
I'm playing the mom. Okay.
Right.
Oh, I think you're being so sneaky, right? I think you're coming in so sneaky, and I think you see the porch light turn on. You know, like, are you still in the car? Are you still in the car right now?
You're both in the car.
Well, Mary's in the car. Oh, and Mary's the mom.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking she's Delilah, and they're sneaking in.
Yeah, we're still
I'm so
kids.
sorry.
Like I'm still a kid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This is like a few like after the after party of the Little League game. So like you're getting back from that. Yeah. So like John's like 11, 12, something like that.
Yeah.
So
I think.
I'm sorry. I think the mom looks to her, like, we don't get out of the car yet, and I think Mary, the mom, I think she looks to John. It's like, do you want to go see if Dairy Queen's still open?
Jeez, it's so.
I know. Like, I mean, what do you do? What do you do in this situation as a mom?
I don't know why. That's one of the saddest things I've ever heard.
Yeah. I think he's like, nah, Mom. I'm just gonna get my gear out of the trunk. I'll meet you inside.
Oh, let me help you.
No, Mom. I got it. It's fine.
Oh no, come on, honey. Okay. And she insists, but she backs off. But from your insistence, and goes inside, and she's like, all right, well, we ate dinner at 6:30. I'm hungry. I'm gonna make you your favorite. I'm gonna make you some blueberry waffles. And
I think he kind of looks at her and goes like, oh, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
I'll be right in.
Yeah. So I go to the kitchen and start making waffles. What do you do?
I think he goes.
Take a Louisville Slugger to both headlights. Sorry.
No, I think that he like.
Rika. Sorry. I know.
Anyways, yeah. So I think he goes to the trunk and he opens it, and it like he's kind of like, he's 12, so he's trying to be sneaky. And so he kind of is trying to make it look like he's rummaging through his stuff, and he kind of like peeks to see if his mom's like looking out the window.
Mm-hmm.
And
she's not. She's furiously mixing flour and sugar and water together to make and blueberries.
yeah. I think he like as soon as he sees like when she turns her back to like the window, like leaving the trunk open with like all of his stuff, like he just bolts and starts running down the street.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we see in a little bit. I think we hear Mary come out, and I think we hear like Johnny, they're good. And I think she goes outside, and I think we just see like the car door still open or something, or like the trunk still open, and there's no sign of Johnny. And I think she starts like yelling louder down the street, something like, like, Johnny?
Yeah.
And I think she's probably like super stressed and like, oh geez. Oh golly gee willikers. Like she's disappointed, but she understands. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now she's like, she's just pacing back and forth in front of the house, being like, how am I supposed to find her? I have to go inside and like I have to take care of this stuff now. What am I gonna do? I think she's sitting there like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Like she's giving up now too. Like
right.
This,
Yeah, it's not just what am I gonna do about Johnny. It's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
about
exactly.
All of this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Like she was trying to maintain some sort of composure this entire time, by basically putting down her suppressing her own emotions by helping her son, and now it's like can't even do that. So
yeah, I think I mean I like that as the end of the scene.
Yeah.
Okay, so he runs away. There's no crying in baseball. DJ names the title, right? Or no, I named the author names the title.
So you
yeah.
Pick.
I'm gonna use Riga's suggestion from chat here. Here's Johnny's a pretty good name for a punk title. Thank you for that. That's really good.
Yeah, Vorian's is pretty good too. It's
My War.
Oh, yeah, it's an actual song too, and it's pretty. But yeah, they're both good.
That is good. Awesome.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, awesome. Also, hi GM to live. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Good to see you back. So,
awesome. Yeah.
Cool.
So now we are out of the build-up phase.
Okay.
Yes.
We are we're at tracks 6 through 8. So it's 3 scenes. There's the climax of the mixtape. And the genre for this song is the genre for track 5.
Okay.
As well as the emotion that is felt.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So it's punk and vitriol again?
Yeah.
Just so I'm hearing you. Okay. And I guess these text boxes, once again, need to get smaller. There we go. Okay. So now I am the audience.
Yes, and I believe I'm the DJ.
Yeah, I'm the author then.
All right.
Okay. question. So so these are the climax is resolving. Are we resolving that? Are we resolving scene 5, or are we resolving like anything?
It can resolve anything. But anything within the last. You can pick something. You can pick something that was implied. It has to resolve something that has happened so far.
Okay.
Yeah. Or not resolved, but it is the culmination. It's the climax. So it's the something that has kind of been either alluded to explicitly or implicitly that is reaching
brought to the forefront. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is very much like Lovecraft-esque.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So and each scene has to have both the author and the audience, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, form a question.
Actually, I think that I kind of would still like to see that. What happens when John Sr. comes back?
Ooh, so I'm playing Johnny. All right. Frame the scene, DJ.
All right. So I think that so Mary has just gotten kind of this. Mary's looking at this letter.
Sorry, Mr. Worston.
So Mary's looking at this letter, kind of in the kitchen, I think. That says from, like, state penitentiary or so, some, maximum security prison that, John Sr.
The champ is his name in prison.
We just haven't seen him in so long.
Is coming. It has been released on parole, and I'd say this is about 4 years later.
Okay.
So Johnny is probably, is 16, and she's holding this letter in the kitchen, and then he's coming today, and then he's like few hours.
Imminent, yeah.
And we don't know where Johnny is, but so she's kind of looking at this letter.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so she's read it like a ton of times, like dozens of times, and she's just reading it over again, just like still kind of like shocked to see it. Yeah, so I think she's like in one hand she has the letter, in another hand she has like her phone, and we can like see on the screen just like the recent calls is just Johnny. There's like every 3 minutes ago, 2 minutes 30 seconds ago, 2 minutes 15 seconds ago, like all like just long list
calls,
of yeah. And so then she pushes the button again to try and call him.
Yeah, what's Johnny doing?
So Johnny's not home, right?
Yeah, we don't know where he is.
Okay. First thought is he is in a tree with Delilah at like a park or something. Like just like hanging out on like a low hanging branch, like a willow tree.
Yeah. Are they together at this point, or?
Oh, are they together?
Maybe like starting off. Maybe like.
Yeah, I like that.
Because this would be maybe like the year before, so maybe he's like a junior in high school now.
I think. Yeah. I think Delilah just moved here.
Okay.
Cool.
So. I'm hanging out, asking her what's it like in New York City.
What is it like in New York City? Is it cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why isn't Johnny answering his phone?
Well, I think because he looks at his phone and like sees it and is just very, very like displeasured by the news. So he just is ignoring he's ignoring reality is what he's doing. He's escaping into like, just like my life is so hard, and like looking off in the distance and being there with Delilah. So he does that sort of like, he's basically crying for Delilah to comfort him, right? Like,
Right.
It's like, oh, my life is so stressful.
Yeah.
It's so hard being me. And Delilah's like, oh, that sounds so hard. And it's like, yeah, it's like my dad's coming home from prison. Ugh. And he just like looks over and that kind of stuff.
Yep. Yeah, and Mary is just like she had like the phone up to her head, and then it rings a few times, and then eventually just does Johnny's voicemail do anything fancy, or is it just like you've tried to call John Jacobs?
Yeah, it's definitely like that. It's definitely just the default.
Okay. Yeah.
Or no, it's probably some like indie track, right?
He put it up to his speakers to record something.
and then he's like, leave a message.
So they're sort of like she like hears it ringing, and then just really badly recorded like acoustic guitar in the background. And then like,
if we want to be really meta for a second, it's actually a parody of a radio station, and his voicemail is like, thank you for calling JJXP radio station. Listen to our new hit track. We update every day. Leave a message right after the song. And
Yeah.
Yeah, and so she hears the thing she's heard like a bunch of times now.
Yeah, the same
sighs,
song.
like sighs. I think maybe she hasn't been leaving messages, and then she finally lets it go through, and then she's just like, Johnny, I know you're avoiding answering the phone because I guess I don't.
It's the John Cena song.
And his name. And I don't know. Maybe you don't want to see your father. You don't want to talk to him. You don't want to talk to me. I just think it'd be a lot better if you came home. So please, if you get this, call me back. We'll come get you. You can just come home. He really wants to talk to you, Johnny. Okay, so please just come home. And then ends it and sits down and kind of just like does.
So can Johnny come home? Is that possible in the scene?
Yeah.
Johnny comes home way later. So John Senior is back at the house, right?
Right.
And we see Johnny come in bringing his baseball gear, right? The baseball gear that he still has, and I think when he sees his dad, right, like he just holds his baseball bat. He's like, "I freaking hate you, Dad. Like, why are you here?"
I think the dad, like his dad, kind of like jumps up. He's like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, it's like,
"Whoa,
I did everything
Johnny."
for you,
Johnny, no, what are you doing?
and you weren't there. Why did you? And like, I know, like he's probably going to go to hit you, but in like a very not trying to hit you way. Does that make sense? Like just it's the implication, and like your dad can like like your dad can like grab the bat before he can swing, but it's just a matter of like it's like, why did you do? And like and he just like starts crying, right?
Right.
Like inconsolably, like like why did you hate just turns into just giving up.
Yeah, I think the dad does grab the bat, and as like Johnny collapses, kind of like just holds the bat, like sets it down, and just like looks at Mary and is just like, "I'm sorry," and walks out.
Yeah.
Like walks and leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right, yeah, she just watches him go, and then like, kind of just crouches down to like hold Johnny while they're both, and she's like tears are streaming down her face too, like they're both just kind of broken.
So, wait, so John Sr. leaves?
Yeah.
Again?
Like he shouldn't have came back, kind of thing?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm cool with that answer. Okay. And the title of that track is
Well, Adam picks it.
oh yeah,
I think.
okay.
Oh, I title it, yeah.
Vindicated. Boring. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Oh. By the way, yeah. Hi everybody. Also, Gamer Siren, thank you for the follow today.
YouTube
I think it's something like super angry. So like fuck off, but like spelled like F asterisk hash exclamation point and then off, something like that.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome. Oops. Now we go to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And 7 follows the same. 7 is track 4.
You mean track 6?
Huh? No.
Oh wait.
7 is track 4.
Yeah, it goes like that when you
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I was thinking when you not the position of players and what roles they are, but the rules for the track. And I was like, oh, 7's different. Sorry. Okay. Why? How come when I copy a text box, it doesn't keep its formatting? It goes back to its default formatting. All right, back to 32. All right. And
Right,
then,
so it's a classical song with the emotion of anger.
Okay.
I like how we've got through one half of the like morning days. Alright, so how was the DJ in that one?
so I am the DJ now.
Right, yeah, we're back to
'Cause
the
the same as track 1.
yeah.
So I'm the DJ. I pick the genre. Blues once again. I think blues.
Alright. I'm the author. I think the emotion we're feeling is...
Wait, isn't the genre classical?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we're actually... I forgot about this. So the genre is classical and the emotion is anger. Because it goes in backwards order now.
Oh. And... okay. So we grab what it is from track 4.
Yeah.
We do that. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Alright. So, as the author, I think the question I'm trying to answer is... what? Why is why aren't Johnny and Mary talking like after he gets back from boot camp?
Wow. All right. So I'm the DJ. I get to frame the scene. So it's clearly after boot camp. That means they've graduated. Mary must be home from college for like a break or something. So I think we see
Delilah or Mary?
Oh, that's right. I keep mixing them up. Oh, we are at a small little house near an army base with Delilah, and and we see Johnny come in through the door and kiss Delilah, and you know, they say something like "my beautiful wife" and like "my beautiful husband," you know, gushy gushy, and then I think we see Mary, or excuse me, we see Delilah mention something like, you know, it's Mother's Day. Is that okay? I was like, you should probably call your mom, is what probably what he says. Is that okay, or does she have to be in the scene, or does the mom have to be in the scene?
She doesn't have to. Yeah, we'll see. We can play that out. I want to see how we can play this out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. After she says that, he like, his eyes kind of get a little like narrow a little bit, and like, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to talk to her right now. And he like they were like hug, like he had his like arms around her to kiss her, and then he like lets go, and then like walks in the kitchen to just do something to be busy. Like he like does like a thing out, and so he like puts it away or something like that. He wants to occupy himself with something. So he's like,
stress grating cheese.
Just like, oh, you said something. I don't want to think about that, so I'm gonna
do something else. Yeah.
Oh, there's dishes. So like he starts doing like there's like a plate or something, and like so he like starts washing it or whatever. Like just no, I need to wash the dishes. Like,
honey, that's one plate. Why can't you just call your mom? It's Mother's Day. And I think she probably like goes to like touch you, you know, like console you a little bit and be like, you know, it's like, honey, it's like I know it's been a while, and that's why I think it's important that you do it.
We haven't talked since the funeral, though.
Oh, okay. Johnny, that was almost a year ago.
I know.
You really should talk to her. I'm sure she misses you.
It was just so weird though. Like,
I know, that was a hard time for everyone.
I think, like, as I'm gonna ghost play the mom here.
Okay.
I think either like on the table in the kitchen, there's like an envelope, and like it's like ripped open, and the contents are like only like a tiny bit out, but you can see that it's a picture of some kind, and you see like, just from what you see like the left arm of some man wearing a suit and a ring on his finger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we I want to say something to the effect of like, you know, like yeah, like Johnny has a quick little flashback to the funeral, and like we just see him, and like, you know, it's clearly it's like, you know, the body is getting lowered into the ground, and it's obviously raining.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then we cut back and back to the kitchen as as the rain turns into the sink water, and he says to her, it's like, you know, it's like, no, I said those words and I meant them. I can't call her. How could she take him back after all he's done to us?
Yeah.
And
Okay,
I think
yeah.
yeah. And he just finishes the dish, and it's like unforgivable.
Yeah, cool. So I think they have the
I'm supposed to be
answer
playing Johnny, right? I forgot what I'm supposed to be playing right now.
No, you were playing Delilah.
Oh yeah, I'm playing Delilah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I know. I just stole it.
Good.
No, I think we have the answer.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
I think so too.
I'm sorry. Yeah. My brain.
So he's upset with her for getting back together with his dad.
All right.
With
Interesting.
John
So I like.
Senior. We can never use John Senior in a game again.
No.
Thanks everyone. You've ruined a perfectly fine name.
So
I love it. I love it.
Question.
Yeah, what's up?
Like, just because I think this is right. So who was the funeral? Like, was that John Senior?
I think it was for maybe his grandpa or something. Like maybe it was Mary's dad or Mary's mom or something like that. And so then
No. See, I thought it was John Senior's funeral, but it was like, it was just a culmination of like they got together before that as well, and it was just like, you know, it's like, why'd you do this? And then, you know, and it's just at the funeral, just like, it's like, I really like, I can't believe you did this.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did
gotcha.
that.
Yeah. So
That's my idea, but you know,
okay, cool.
if someone has a better idea.
No, I like getting. I think we can leave that open ended. I was actually planning on answering it with that it was John Senior's funeral, and that she had brought her like someone else to the funeral, like she brought like a boyfriend, and then like she got married, she got remarried, and that's why.
Yeah. Oh, you should have saved that for a scene though. That'd have been super good.
Yeah.
Okay, classical title. Let's just go Requiem in D. Cause that sounds.
Is it D minor? So it's sad.
Yeah, it has to be minor, right? Diminished. D diminished minor. We get an old guy named John Senior Citizen. Oh my God. All right.